Hello and welcome to our podcast, That's What She Said, where we talk about sex very openly, very candidly, very explicitly. What's the craziest porn that you were shocked that you were turned on by? I'll start.
Let's start with her because I don't know.
But I was watching, and I didn't know that this is what it was. But because this is I was just kind of exploring on Pornhub, and I'm like, okay, let me just find anything, right? So I find this one of this white guy, and normally I'm not into white guys. I've dated one in my whole life, but normally that's not what I'm into. But I land on this one, and it's this Latin girl giving this white guy head, and he starts talking to her very disrespectfully, almost to the point of racist.
Oh.
And my mind was like, this is fucked up. And my body was like, yeah. And I was so mad at myself because I was so turned on by it and I was so confused. So and he's calling her all types out her names, and throwing her race in it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I should not be watching this.
Oh,
I was
I
very
kind of like it. Yeah, it's mentally turning me on right now. I'm like, oh, taco, bitch. Taco.
Yeah, all types of crazy stuff.
Oh my god.
Is that what's considered racist porn?
I think it is. It's definitely gotta be. But I'm
I was looking at the topic. What is racist porn?
And I don't remember that being anywhere in the subject. You know what I mean? It wasn't something or in the description. So I just started watching it, but I was like, geez, Louise. But I think about that all the time. Especially when I'm getting head, I'm like, if he calls me some stupid ass bitch, I might be okay with that.
I like a little rough up.
Yes.
I like to feel like I'm fucking a drug dealer. I just the cops are coming any minute now. We're gonna get raided.
Right. Love life.
You sell crack to my mama. I like it.
I'm sucking your dick to survive. That's hilarious.
That is funny.
I like that one. So no, do you guys role play? I don't know if this is way off topic. I don't see.
No, it's totally fine.
But do you role play?
Yeah, I role play. It just depends what I want to be that day.
Yeah.
Do you have costumes though? You strike me as a costume person.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You strike me as going into the role play. I love it.
I love this.
Well, and plus you had that nurse's uniform. Well, it was a uniform because you actually were in that industry.
When I role play and I'm a nurse, I definitely don't wear the regular nurse
Yeah.
because it was ugly as hell. Or the old school nursing outfits, but I think I haven't done it as much now, but I do like to role play because I'm just I'm gonna be a different person every time.
Yeah, I like role play.
You can't be bored of me because I'm 20 bitches.
That's right.
People at the same time, but I think role playing is fun because it's or sometimes we could even be at the club and you're oh, come, act brand new, you're picking me up.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Danger. Oh, I love it. Stranger danger.
What you gonna do with me?
See, I want to I like role play. I want to do it, I guess. I don't know if those two go hand in hand. No, I just never done it because what happens is I feel like this is my assessment, but I feel like I'm so goofy that I just start laughing.
I am too, but it's okay.
Yeah, it is okay because I'm goofy too. Girl, look at us.
But I'm like,
it's okay.
You gonna laugh.
It's okay.
What's your name? I never seen you in here before. And I'm like, it becomes not sexy. You know what I mean? I don't know how to just go with the flow. And I
just get back into it.
Right. And I think I'm not comfortable with myself enough yet to I just realized I'm also on the wrong episode. But anyways, who cares? I've been following the outline of the wrong episode.
Okay.
I looked over and I was like,
I must be
one
far
on
behind
one,
because
every
time I said something, I'm like, where are we?
That's
I'm just
hilarious.
gonna go with the flow because I don't know where
I had my dro drink, so I can't even read this. Y'all made me take my glasses off. I cannot see.
It's the introductory episode, so we're all over the place. We'll get it together.
That's the best part of everything. Just go with the flow.
But yeah, it's hard for me to go with the flow with role playing because I can't stay in character.
Yeah, I can't stay too long. It depends on my mood. I don't like to be asked to role play, and she will ask me. She'll ask me right before we get ready to do something, can you try this? And I'm like,
No.
You killed it.
Right.
You should have texted that shit to me an hour ago or something. But
or have a running list of options.
Right.
I'll pick what I want.
We have this we bought this book. I'll show you guys on the next episode. We have this book about like sex, like adventurous sex, and
Adventurous sex.
and it's like a scratch off book. And every day we haven't even opened it yet, but
How long have you had
we
it?
probably had it for like 2 months.
Opened it.
It's 2 months.
But we want to get into it. I love role play. I love, like Shantae loves when I act like Jamaican.
In my mind, I thought you were gonna say Jewish, and I was like, oh, I don't know.
What would that be?
I have no idea. Maybe you asked for like, what's it called? The food has to be
Kosher?
I was like,
Give me that kosher coochie.
Is this pussy kosher?
Kosher coochie.
I don't know why. Like in my mind, you were gonna say Jewish, but continue Jamaican.
Jamaican. She likes me to act like a stripper. She loves a stripper, girl.
What does that mean? Does that mean you have to have the heels? Like what? How far do you go with
The heels, it depends. I hate heels.
Yeah.
I hate them. So if she like really asks me, I'll do it. But she doesn't care about the feet. She likes lace.
She's like, what you got?
No scarf or bonnet. Like I remember in the beginning, I would like put on my scarf. She's like, "What you doing?" I'm trying to protect my edges. Like,
Do you don't have bonnets?
look. My hair gotta be done every day as a stylist. I can't look crazy in the morning.
Yeah, that's so funny.
But and this to me is like a little lazy because I be feeling like, well, you not role playing. It's just me. I'm always a Jamaican and you always Shantae.
She hands you a script, like follow these lines,
She's like, here you
please.
go. This is exactly what I need you
Oh
to say.
my god.
So for then Jamaican, how deep do you have to go? Is it like an accent?
Bombo clap.
Yeah, she loves an accent.
Let me hear your Jamaican accent.
She just really likes to feel like, I don't know, like I'm just like her Jamaican servant. It's just the weirdest shit, but it works for us and we're happy.
I love
Let me
it.
hear you be a Jamaican. She's like, I'm a Jamaican. But I love it. It's crazy that you say you hate heels because me, I love heels.
Oh, I hate it. I know. I see you all the time in heels.
Yeah, you're a woman's woman. Like I'm
I was
just
I can
like
wear heels and the crazy part about role playing and people telling you to role play, sometimes like the best parts of me doing role play is we'll go on vacation or we'll go somewhere and I'll bring outfits and it'll be like more of the surprise or the suspense of it because I don't ever just role play like, oh, we're just at the house, let me just role play. No, like we'll go somewhere and that's what we love, taking vacations. We're like, oh, what am I gonna be this time? But if I role play and I get into character on my heels, I'm keeping these heels on. When my legs are this way, I still see my heels.
Okay, that's
seems
fine.
like the only great time to wear heels is when you're on your back.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to wear them when I
Right.
have to walk around.
Oh, and that's why I like to role play when I'm not at home and we're on vacation because I can do whatever I want on the bed. Because usually I'm like, oh, my bed is
Right, right.
my bed. Don't put shoes on my bed. But when I'm on vacation, I can do whatever I want on that bed, on that
That's
couch,
true.
on the counter. It's like super fun. And that's another thing. Like, I realize that we love to do is we love to be in different places, like where you're almost caught but you're not caught. You know, like,
yeah.
we could do it anywhere, anytime, but we're like, oh, we're gonna get caught. Like,
I never had outside sex.
Really?
Never.
What?
It's fun.
I know. It
You
seems
have a whole
fun.
balcony that's gorgeously
Well,
decorated.
they already hate us in this building. We're not gonna do that.
Let them hate you more, girl.
We'll do it one day. We'll do it one day.
Like,
It's
these
coming.
motherfuckers on the balcony. Kids, just
Well,
keep
have you ever
going,
done it,
keep
like, on a
going.
plane or like at a club or anywhere?
You know what it is? To be honest, I'm such a germaphobe that I feel like because lesbian sex is really it's mushy, it's wet, it's you're in there, like you can't just be like, pull your pants down,
Yeah.
you know, we gotta get in there. So
Yeah.
I'm feeling like yeah, you've been touching stuff all day. I don't know how good you washed your hands, and you gotta floss real quick. Like I just
Gotta floss.
I've never even thought about that.
I know, me either. That's
so at the thought, I love the thought of it, but I also think about bacterial vaginosis and a urinary tract infection or something. So I'm always like, it's not worth the infection for me.
That's true. I didn't even think about that.
You can put that on a t-shirt.
Go somewhere.
It's not worth the infection for me. Okay, it's the infection for me.
Right.
Stop it. Bacterial vaginosis. I was like, oh, you okay?
Right. Don't nobody want no funky cooch. So I be scared. I'm like, I don't want my bare ass on anything. So
Never even thought about that. I mean, yeah, the idea of a dick and vagina makes so much. It's easy.
It's
travel.
easy.
Easy
It is.
travel.
It is.
we really literally gotta put ours in the bag and travel.
We should.
Put it in the bag. Just
Yeah, I'm checking my vagina. Yeah, we just carry
Oh
on.
my god.
Like,
That's so interesting. I think we should definitely pose to people listening, like, you know, that are lesbians or who have had, you know, sex with another woman. Like, how is that traveling? Like, where's the craziest place you've done it, and was it hard to do it? Like,
It's a whole different ball game.
I'm never gonna be on a plane the same. The whole time I'm gonna be thinking, how could I maneuver into this?
Wait, you already did it on a plane, right?
No, I've never joined the Mile High Club or whatever it's called. No, I don't even know if we could possibly fit.
You could fit.
Okay.
Like in the bathroom?
I appreciate the positivity. Yeah, in the bathroom, right? Because that's what that means, right? Or
in the bathroom?
They have those little pods sometimes that, like, if you've spent enough money, that you have your own little private space. That makes more sense to me, but
that's definitely a fancier way of doing it. Hey, sometimes, you know, you just want to do it. You're like, all right, we're going to make this fit. We gonna both be in there. It might be uncomfortable,
but we're gonna get the job done.
So we gonna do it.
I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. I want to join the Mile High Club.
You buy a flight just to do it. I don't know where we're going, but
you guys, we should just all go away together and just fuck on the plane.
Everyone in the bathroom at the same time.
Right.
There's at least 3 bathrooms on every
plane. They can't
plane.
kick us all out at the same time.
No, not midair.
Mid-flight, right? No.
We're gonna get there.
Let's do it.
I'm black.
Right.
Don't stop.
Like, no, because you're fucking.
And we heard you.
That wasn't me.
Where's the craziest place that you think you've had sex?
I think maybe at the club.
Do tell.
Oh, that sounds fun. Because I'd be horny at the club.
Okay, because you know you're at the club and you're dancing and you grinding on each other and having a good old time and you lit and you're just like
The music, the lights, like it's a perfect setting.
So we were at a club on Sunset. I'm not gonna say what club because I don't want to get in trouble.
Banned for life.
But like, yeah, we went to the restroom and there was the security guard there, this lady, and she looked at both of us walking in. We're like, oh, here, take this money real quick. She's like, bet. She walked out. You know,
She was the bathroom attendant? Stop.
Yes.
You gotta pay to play.
Don't let anyone
That
else in
is
here.
nice.
But I mean, that's the one thing I could think of quickly, but I'm sure there's
I'm so impressed.
places. You're impressed.
I'm so impressed. I think the craziest place for me was, oh shoot, I can't say it. I just realized I can't say it. It was a relative's kitchen counter, but I'm gonna leave it there because I don't want to say how close it was, and that person will kill me. But it was so hot because it was just like, are they gonna come out? Are they not gonna come out? Oh my god, are they here? Are they not here?
Oh my god.
But it was like before kids, where it was just like, it's almost like when you're a kid and you think that like nothing can kill you, right? It's like that thing before kids where you're like, I can have sex anywhere, like nothing's gonna come of this. Now it's like, oh my god, we can't. It's gotta stay in the bedroom where you can lock the door.
I know.
I think we've probably done it everywhere in everybody's house except my parents' house. Because I'm still scared of my parents, and I would be damned if they ever see me doing it.
Do you still have your own bedroom?
Yeah, I do, but I still would never.
Even married?
Are you guys
I don't trust my mama. She'll come in there with a shoe like, what are you doing?
slap both of you?
Right. I was like, nope. But literally anywhere, anytime, any place I could think of that we would do it, just, you know, because we're like cool with it. But when it comes to my parents' house, I'm terrified.
I don't know what it is, but I get really turned on at family events. Like, I don't know if it's because like I see my husband being like, I don't know what it is about family that turns me on. It's so weird. So like always
that woman thing. Like he see him as a man, as a dad, as a brother, as a, you know, that love.
Well, and his family is such a family, whereas like my side is just all torn apart and it's just awful, right? Like nobody's having a good time.
Yeah.
But with his family, it's like everybody's having a good time and enjoying themselves. I can't help but be turned on. I'm like, let's go to the bathroom.
She's like, come on.
He's like, you're trying to fuck me at family events. I don't know what is. It's so weird.
I just be tipsy because Shantae doesn't drink, so I do. And if we go out, I'm like having 2 glasses of wine, like, hey, so what are you trying to get into? And she's always like, stop.
She's like, no.
Calm down.
See, that's when you should be the Jamaican.
I know, right? That's what I should be, the slave master.
Exactly.
She's like, I got some role play ideas.
Right. Ooh.
My issue is that like when we're out, I'm super, super turned on and I'm super having a great time and I'm like, let's fuck anywhere. And then as soon as we get home, I'm knocked out.
Same. Guilty.
And I have to
it
make
don't
it.
stop them from doing it.
Well, that's because they got dingalangs.
Right.
These
He's
two
like, oh,
coochies
you
be
asleep?
tired.
You about to go to sleep on me? I'm about to wake you up. Just know.
Whew. Gonna get it in anyway. So there's a few more things that I want to talk about before we head out. I know we have probably about 10 more minutes left, but okay, so this is so somebody told me that a fetish, right? Are you guys familiar with the term fetish? Because I'm still kind of confused, right? So somebody told me that a fetish means that you have to be able to orgasm. Like, so for example, if I'm into feet, I have to be able to see feet to orgasm.
No.
Right? It doesn't, that's not what it means,
that's just what
right?
maybe like you, that really turns you on.
That's what I thought. Because when I looked it up, I didn't see anything about orgasming. Do you have a fetish, or have you been with somebody that has a fetish? Oh, I know you want to get started on this.
Ready?
I'm looking at you and your mouth was like, I was like, just go. Right. me. Please.
I love titties.
Oh, yes.
Like, it's not, I don't have like I do love feet, but I like to like do feet, massage feet. Like I love
do feet.
No, not like fuck feet.
Okay.
Like give pedicures. Like I love doing her feet.
That is,
I love that.
trait.
I think it's a feel, like I said, of intimacy. Like I just love, I like to massage them, oil them. Like I just
feet
love
don't
that.
get enough love.
They
and
don't.
We stand on them
all day. But I just love titties. Like if I could just have a person made of titties.
I'm trying to think how that would work.
I want the eyes to be titties.
Right.
I need everything.
Nipples. Now, what if titties didn't have nipples? Would you be as turned on by them, though? I feel like the nipple is like, it's everything, right?
It is, but I think titties are so warm. Like...
This is like a commercial for titties.
Like just coming in somebody's bosoms and like,
they're amazing. Like
cups of warmth.
they're everything. And then I think this is my spot for
Yeah.
me. So I know that's not everyone's spot, but for me, like you touch my titties, it's over.
she's like, it's
So
It's just done.
that's it for me. What's your fetish?
I don't know.
like, what's your fetish?
I don't know that I have a fetish.
My tit fetish. What's your fetish?
I don't know what it is. I want to find it. I feel like I have it. I feel like it's out there. It's roaming around somewhere. I just need to find it. But I do agree with you. I love boobs. I have to say, though, it was really hard, like, when I was nursing and when the boobs became something else.
Yeah.
That it was like I'd be changing.
Factory?
Yeah. It was like, don't touch them now.
Yeah.
It was so annoying.
Really?
Yes, because it became, well, one, I didn't know if milk was going to squirt out. So there's that thing,
It's
right?
so healthy for them.
Yeah.
People pay for breast milk.
Right.
They definitely did try it.
That's gold.
But then it would become this thing of like, almost like they hurt. It was like this other thing. So I'm so glad now to have my boobs back. You know what I mean? Like they're mine. There's no milk coming out of them. And now it's like this thing of like, yes, touch them
They
again.
belong back to you. Yeah. I get that.
So you can have them back now.
Well, I was like, I'll give you my titties. Like,
Please take them. But when you're breastfeeding, are the boobs out of limit? Like you can't touch them at all?
It wasn't like a turn on. So like if I'm changing the kid's diaper, like men, for example, they don't know how to disassociate like once you have a kid, right? So like if I'm changing my child's diaper, I don't want you coming up behind me, grabbing my butt, grabbing my tits, because this is not like a sexual time for me, right?
Right.
So it was learning how to like disassociate those two moments.
She's like, don't touch the titty.
Yeah, or like it's engorged or it's full of milk or like it hurts. And so it was, for the longest, I was like, don't touch my boobs. And I spent 4 years either pregnant or having a kid back to back, right? So
It's a long time.
now I'm like, touch my tits,
Right.
hurry up, touch my tits. And he's like, oh, I just forgot about them because I couldn't touch them for the longest.
forgot about them,
And I'm like, come on, get over here. Like it's like they're gonna like expire or something. It's like, hurry up.
They're gonna expire. She's like, oh.
Yeah, but I'm so glad
powdered
to
milk
have them
now?
back.
titties, aren't they amazing?
They're amazing, and it's just so weird. They're just fat. Like
I know.
but they're just so gorgeous. Like the cleavage thing, like the whole nipple thing. Like it's just, and oh my god, this is another thing too. As I used to hate seeing pictures of women breastfeeding, and it'd be so cute and sexy where like you didn't see the nipple because like the baby's mouth covered it. What? Who are those women? My nipple was like this big. I mean, it was huge. I could never get away with that.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, but that's another topic for another
Do they
day.
get like extra large?
No, maybe I have big nipples. I don't know. I don't know.
nipples are
Maybe I'll
cool.
take a survey. But
No, I'm wondering, like, from your natural state to where you're breastfeeding and they're enlarged, like, the nipples, the areola, everything gets big.
yeah, I think they do because everything's just spread, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
and they
it's
said
like,
the nipple gets bigger and darker so the baby
Darker.
can find it easy.
exactly. Yeah.
They always find it, though.
Right. That shit could be
Yeah.
over there. Like,
Right. They always find it. Somehow, somewhere, they're like, whoop, it's right here. Well, that's weird because now I feel like I gotta find a fetish to talk about. I don't know. I don't really have any fetishes.
There's nothing that like you need.
No. I definitely like to explore and try different things, so then maybe I will find my fetish one day. I don't know, but as far as for now, no. But I've met people to where they wanted to pay me to do stuff for their fetishes. I think I told you that story a long time ago.
Do tell again.
But
I do want to know.
I remember I was out one time and it was a Caucasian male who asked me to. He
I love the full Caucasian.
Yeah, a Caucasian male. But he literally, his fetish was like, I was at the bar sitting down with one of my friends and I had like open toe shoes on, and he came and he's like, I want to buy you these shoes and I want to pay you $30,000 just to step on my balls. And I was like, $30,000 just step on your balls? Please hold. Step on some guy's balls for $30,000.
Okay.
That's so much money.
That devil right now.
So much
But-
money. I would just step on balls all day.
Right.
Girl. I was like, at first I was like, wait, you want me to hurt you? I said, dang, times have changed. Because he's like, yeah, I want you to degrade me. I want you to treat me like crap. I want you to spit on me. And then for the grand finale, I want you to step on my balls. And I was like,
sounds like a fight, but I'm down for $30,000.
I got feet
I was
too.
like, what?
I can step
But it
on
was
his
like, you have
balls.
to wear like the specific lace stockings that he wanted to buy for me, and these specific shoes. And literally, I think he just got off on pain. I think he was so powerful and so big and did like everything that he wanted to do. So for him, he wanted somebody to have control over him because he has control over so many people.
Yeah, that's how it be.
Yeah, so I was just like,
Oh,
I could have made money off this.
ball stepping.
I was jogging one time and I had my shirt off because I just want everyone to know I still got it, So I'm jogging with my shirt off, and this guy does, and the Porsche is like comes around, and he's like, trying to talk to me, and I'm like, sorry, I'm married, blah blah. So I'm walking away, and he goes, well, can I just touch your feet? And I was like, damn.
Right. For $30,000 again.
Hey, like we really just out here, like, can I just get them feet though?
We watched or read something a couple of days ago that was talking about in Dubai. Did you guys hear about this? That they pay the women to shit on them?
Yep, I've heard about that.
Are they hiring?
Heard about.
So we heard that women, they were like, oh, this is what women are going to Dubai for because they're getting paid to
Yes.
shit on people. And they were like, I would never go. And I'm like, what am I missing out of the story? What's wrong with taking a shit for some money?
I take one every morning for free,
day.
like clockwork.
And they sit down and they just want the shit to fall on them.
Yeah, that's.
I do it. I'm sorry.
But see, I think this is a thing too,
I have
and
a problem shitting.
yes, remember you had me on that
Takes me a
ballerina
long
tea.
time.
Oh my god.
I was like, I gotta get this tea because I haven't used the bathroom for like so many days. And
You
she's
gotta
like, "What?"
eat some habanero peppers.
Girl, it's been
Because I was up at 4 o'clock this morning.
Not too recently.
They'd be like, hello, shit.
But I think it's this thing of like where people become so rich and powerful, or they've experienced so much that they've moved on to
To other
crazier
things,
things.
right.
Like I heard about this one artist where he basically like wants to come on you, and then he gets a hair dryer and dries the cum, and that's exciting. And I'm like, wow. I want to be rich and powerful. I want to get to those points.
Right, just would do random shit.
Yes, but I think we've talked about a boatload of stuff.
Yes,
that's
we
been
did.
This is
absolutely
great.
amazing.
I'm a
And-
little excited.
That's what she
Excuse
said.
us, we gotta get out of here.
That's what she said. Now we all excited.
Yeah, but and I want people to be able to, like put in questions or comments or whatever it is, so that we can touch on. I just sound so sexual. So we
Ooh.
can just talk about.
Well. She's like,
We
you want to
can
get
just
touched on?
talk
Please
about
call
a
us.
plethora of things, because I know there's a lot of women out there who have a lot of things to talk about, and there's just a diversity of experiences, and we want to hear them.
And it's next
hear it
week's
all.
show and tell for our toys.
Oh my god,
Oh
I
my God,
completely
forgot.
forgot.
It's okay because I think we
Yes.
should all bring them in.
Yes.
And show and tell. And I gotta get me a. We'll talk. We'll talk.
Yeah, I think
we
that's
can
a
spill
great
the tea.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I need to get one too. Talk about our experiences.
Yes, and I do want to talk about like lubes and condoms and
because they have cannabis lube now. Do you know about that?
No, I did not.
Yes. Isn't that wild? They put that thing in everything.
I want to know why haven't they evolved from rubber and lambskin condoms yet? But we'll get to that
They don't have
next.
vegan condoms?
Because we're the one taking.
They don't work, they say. Like they're not durable. I mean, I don't have that issue. Well, we'll talk about why I would want condoms later. Because people are like, well, bitch, what you need condoms for?
Right.
I'll tell you next episode. But
Right. Yeah, we'll talk about this next episode. Because I don't even have any lube at my house. Though.
you probably don't need it.
Whop.
Ow.
Until next time, this is our sex podcast. That's what she said. Thank you for joining us. We love you all. Keep having sex. It saves lives.